Third time is the charm. Hi guys, I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back to another live unboxing. And yes, this is the third time that I have added this particular piece into my collection. And if you guys know, number one, I don't typically keep the heroes. Number two, I bought and sold her twice because of the direction of my collection as it was changing. And I didn't feel like I had room for the heroes. Now that I have a bigger space, I now have a little bit more room to do the heroes, which you could see one right there. That is the Hush Nightwing. I think I'm actually going to move him over here to the center section, but she's going to join him. I also got Zatanna. So Zatanna is going to be unboxed here real soon. Also, depending on when you're watching this, so this is December 28th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I also am going to be tomorrow night, so that will be on the 29th. So Friday night, the 29th, I'm doing the Batman versus Joker diorama from Prime 1. That one also just came in yesterday. So I think it's going to be an epic unboxing. I'm a little nervous because it's 3 giant boxes. But anyway, this one is back. And it's just simply because I love the third scales. I loved this one way back in the day anyway. But now I have actually some room for her. Okay. So anyway, let's say hello to some folks. We got Joshua, 5 days of Christmas unboxing videos and rogues. I mean, the song writes itself, on the 5th day of Christmas. I don't want to get a copyright strike. But anyway, yeah, we've unboxed Nightwing. We have unboxed the Dark Knight Returns the other night. And now we have this one, again, Zatanna and the Batman versus Joker diorama. So it's definitely, and we had rogues last night. So again, thanks everybody that turned in. Third time is indeed the charm. Thanks, Dylan. It is crazy. The Huntress was a statue that made me look at 1/3 for Prime 1. I was a sideshow 1/4 only until that point, but I also remember those breaks on the head sculpt. So I've already actually got mine. And I bought this from Billy Rios, who I bought the Nightwing from. And he gave me a really great price. And of course, one thing that he did say is that there was a break on the ear. That's the way his arrived. That's the way, a lot of people's arrived. It's this back ear. And it has been repaired. It actually broke whenever it shipped to me. So I've already repaired it. He sent it in a separate box. But there's the head sculpt right there. It's also the back one, so you don't see it as much. So again, he gave me a great price on this one. And I think she looks absolutely incredible. Again, you can see kind of the portrait there. But it is that back one that did break. Again, very typical. But I thought it was real smart that he shipped it separately from the other boxes. So I'm real happy with it. So again, everybody that's joined me before, again, I know this is the third time. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this video because I didn't know if anybody would care to watch it again. But a number of you said, hey, Chris, let's do it. So it's a great place to hang out anyway. So even if you've seen this before, thanks for being here. I wanted to do it in the afternoon to give it, again, just a little bit of a different audience. Not everybody always gets to participate. So I just hopefully, if you are an international audience, you have a chance to participate this time. So hello, Den. This week we had a few new set photos for Joker 2. How do you feel about Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn? And do you think that she would agree for her likeness for her statue? I think it's very possible. I'm very excited about that film. I think it's going to be very dark and gritty, and I think that she will do a great job. She's a really great actress. Want Money Wasted Collecting says, yo, thanks for being here, guys. Benny Vogel in the house. Hey, all the members are here. Thank you very much, guys. You got George. History in the making. Number 3. That's right. I think this is the only statue that I've ever got 3 times, I think. Congratulations on Huntress, Chris, working on a huge basement tour coming to you for Saturday. Can't wait. Again, Chris and Logan are going to film a collection tour for us for the channel. And so I'm really excited. I did. I have owned both. I've owned the fabric and the sculpted, and I preferred the fabric on this particular one. Chris, just keep the Huntress. You keep selling it and then buying it. So hopefully this will be the last time that at least I buy it. Who knows if I'll sell it. How's it going with the wrestling collector? Oh, I like that name. That's great. I'm a big wrestling fan myself. Thought about doing some wrestling content on the channel, but I don't know if anybody would be interested. Knight. We got Flankster in the house. Isn't this the third time that you bought this? Yes, it is indeed the third time that I've bought this. And again, the reason why I've bought and sold it is because I didn't have the space. I needed it for another villain, or I needed the money at the time. And so I have the space now. Hey, Freddie, it's good to see you. Benny Vogel has been a member for 24 months, so 2 years. Benny Vogel, let's give him a thumbs up right here, guys. Right there, give him a thumbs up, give him a shout out. That's awesome. Again, thank you to all of the members who tune in, that support the channel. Again, I can't do this without you. You guys, I mean, most people watching it now are members, so thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate that. It really does help. Chris Lovell says, hey, Chris and everyone, just back from DW. Had a good trip, but crowded. So Disney World, I can only imagine what the crowds must have been like this week, but I hope you had a great time. Josh, hey, Chris, you know a villain we really need? Mad Hatter. I would love a Mad Hatter, Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, Riddler, you name it. If they haven't done it, I want it. What? Another unboxing? Yeah, so this, Jack, we've got, this is 1, 2, this is number 3, and then I've got 2 more. 2 more live unboxings, and the big one's tomorrow night, Batman versus Joker. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Chris, if you want to buy and sell this 100 more times, that's your right as an adult who can do what they want. LOL, it's your money and stuff. That is very true. I'm definitely learning that lesson for sure. But there has to be a reason I keep buying this, is because I do like it. Same reason I'm looking right now to maybe buy a Hush Superman. Same thing. Prime 1, the Robert Pattinson Batman is shipped for me. It's my first statue. Did you end up getting it? Yes. The final payment was made. I don't know if it's actually shipped. I'm just going to check real quick, guys, if you'll bear with me, because I'm just curious. I was charged, but I am curious if it actually did ship yet, if I've actually got a shipping notification. Let's see. It still says processing, but it has been paid. Yep, no tracking yet. Hopefully it'll ship soon. Fingers crossed. I try to watch when I can. Love the content. Keep it up, man. Thank you very much, Benny. Appreciate it. I'll talk wrestling with you all day. Worlds and pay-per-view this weekend. That's awesome, JWR. Again, I'm a big, giant wrestling fan. I've been to 4 WrestleManias. I was there the night Owen Hart died in Kansas City. Saw him fall from the ceiling. I've been a fan for a long time. I was at the very first Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. So I've been a wrestling fan for a really long time. I don't watch quite as religiously as I used to, but still watch all the pay-per-views. Wrestling content would be cool too. So that's cool, Kevin. Maybe we can do like a panel show. Maybe we could start doing a wrestling panel show. So yeah, if anybody's interested in being on that show, let me know. Aspen says 4 days, 4 PFs, and even a Dazzler, maybe that Riddler or Nightwing or Punchling 1/4 seems possible. I agree. I think if they continue on this trend, it's definitely creating some buzz. It shows Sideshow's commitment to wanting to get stuff done in terms of statues and kind of bring that excitement back. So I'm excited. I liked it because, Jack, you can sculpt the cape the way you want it. In this particular case, whenever I had her last time, I sculpted it kind of like where it was really behind her and you barely saw any of the cape, and I liked that. Sometimes with the sculpted capes, especially on the Hush ones, you're very pigeonholed with the way it looks. Same way with Superman. If I'm going to get a Superman Hush, I'm going to get the fabric one. I know. Let's see. So again, tomorrow night, and then probably Zatanna before New Year's Eve, probably. I got an email to finalize the shipping for Batsuit, Joker, and oh, that's awesome. So that's getting close too. I got to check that because I'm getting that one too. Raz is very well needed. I remember seeing Owen Hart fall on TV. It broke my heart. So they never actually showed it, but the live crowd obviously saw it. I thought it was actually just a dummy because he fell so hard, fell head first, and basically broke his neck on the top turnbuckle. Afternoon, Chris. What made you choose the Prime 1 Zatanna Deluxe version over the regular one with round base? Edgar, actually, I preferred the regular, but I had canceled a few pieces with Todd, and so in order to cancel that, we just kind of swapped because there was some other pieces that I was interested in, and Zatanna was one of them. He thought he had a regular, but he ended up having a deluxe, so he gave me a great deal on it. Again, we just did this kind of like a cancellation trade type of thing. And so yeah, Zatanna is coming my way. So that's why I got the deluxe. I really liked her where she's holding the she's kind of got the magic wand going like this, and I really liked that one, but it only came with the deluxe. So we'll see what I ended up doing. And again, I don't know if that's one I'll keep forever, but I'm going to enjoy her for a while. Hey, Chris, I know you got rid of it, but I'm able to buy the Killing Joke bust from Penguin X Studios for the original price. I do. It's just be aware that it's massive. It is a massive piece. It is kind of overwhelming, but it has such presence. If you're a fan of Killing Joke, it's a no-brainer. I'm just trying to kind of get away from the bus, and that's why I ended up not doing that one. I'd be on that panel, WWE and AEW. Okay, JWR. I'm just gonna write your name down here, just because I've been tossing around the idea for some time. I just don't know if people would be interested in general. I don't know. Wow. Okay, cool. Looking forward to that unboxing. That's awesome, Edgar. Huntress was the only 1/3 I considered selling, but then I use a different switch outs and it has become one of my favorites. That's the great thing, is like her leaning up against the wall or with the stick or with the crossbow. There's so many different combinations with her that looks great. Okay. It really does. So anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Oh, Polly, let me get Polly's comment here. I just joined. Is that Huntress fabric? It is the fabric. I think that's Prime One's best female portrait. I wanted to cancel one statue, but got another one, but spec wouldn't allow me to trade. So I think it just probably depends on what Todd has in stock. Again, Todd's been really good to me. So, and again, give a shout out to Todd of Spec Fiction, guys. Check out that website, speculativefiction.com. He's giving away that Hush Bat Cave for the Batsies, and that's January 10th. So make sure you join us live. You have to be there live in the show in order to win, but we're giving away that one. Cannot wait. So again, here is the unmasked, or the actual head sculpt. Again, that corner back here was broke and glued by me, but it was Billy. His had broken also. It just broke in shipping. But again, really beautiful portrait right there, as you can see. Very dynamic hair. It's very, very heavy. But we'll go ahead and get started. Obviously, again, you probably have seen this stuff before. But again, I thank you. We got 65 watching right now, so thank you guys for tuning in anyway. Again, very thin box. There's 2 boxes. And again, this is from Hush. Yeah, I actually did some research on her because I didn't know as much about Hush Huntress. And I didn't realize that in a lot of different versions, she is Selena's daughter, Batman Selena's daughter. So I think that's really interesting. I know there's been some different versions of her, but I think that's really neat. Really neat. Uncarded reviews. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's get to unboxing. Let's get the big giant square base. Move this off to the side. My major box collection. I've got so many boxes over here, it's crazy. Trusty bat bike, bat knife. I don't know why I said bat bike. Sorry, guys. See if we can get a good pop here going. Not bad. All right. As predicted, we got a big square base. The thing I love about this base is it's got a lot of purple in it, very subtle. Did a really nice job with it. and the wall as well. Give you an idea of the size of it. It's very nice. Come over here and show you guys a little closer. Because I know some of you might not have ever have seen this one if you're new to the channel or new to collecting. Again, it's got some nice purple detail. A lot of, I mean, you can just really see that there's so much going on with it. And even purple on the top as well. You can see that purple hue. Definitely has kind of like a church vibe, but it's really nice. Again, just really nice detail. Jack says, this piece, I saw so many damage from others. I wonder if it's packaging causing it. Could be. Happy holidays, Batman. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy almost New Year's. Can't believe it's almost here. 2024, almost. All right, there we go. Let's keep going. She's in the other box here. All right. One thing I love about the new Batcave being in here is that there's so much more color in here now with the Joker and Batman and different versions. And this is a great little pop of color. Again, a really nice female body. Really nice detail. Obviously, again, based on the art of Jim Lee. But everything looks good. All the straps, all the buckles. Just a beautiful piece. And the whole idea of this is she's leaning on the wall, which is cool. I'm excited. I've never seen this one. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. Again, she's really beautiful, and she has so many different swap out options, which is great. Deja vu. I must be in the Matrix, Chris. I know. This is again third time I've bought this one. I know, guys. I know. Just the one portrait. Just the one portrait. Let's keep going. I think the cape. And the cape on this one is, again, wired. You can see it's got the wire. It's got a really nice velvety effect to it, which is real nice. That's kind of exactly how I had in mind before, just kind of swooped off to the side. think I'm missing a piece. I think there's something that keys down in, so I'll keep going real quick here. So yeah, I found that little piece. There is a little it's different on the sculpted cape. It's a little different, but the fabric cape has this little insert, which I think is kind of a plastic material, but got a magnet. So that's actually what her head key's in. And then they also have all of these little decorative elements for the corners, which is great. And they're all a little different. See, all those little corners go in. Fatal's in the house. What's up, Chris? Did you or are you taking advantage of any Prime 1 deals? The Bat Tank sold out. I haven't taken advantage of any of those deals. There were some great ones, just none that really interested me at this time. Chris, you should get all of the Hush line and put Jim Lee's hero print behind them all. That would be cool. I do have the giant villains print that I need to hang up somewhere. There's my son right there. Are you just now waking up? Hey, Kenneth. I should be working, but here I am tuning in. I appreciate that, John. Just don't get caught. Figure Kong. Hello, everyone. Hello. Nice to see you. I've got a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Daniel Earls. Chris, thanks for all this year's entertainment, mate. You're the man. Happy holidays, and I hope 2024 in the Batcave is brilliant to you. Well, thank you very much, Daniel. I can't thank you guys enough. We've had a number of you guys do super chats this week, and again, it all rolls back into paying off this Bat Bunker, which I'll be paying off for a long time. But again, every single time you guys do a super chat like that, it just is going right back into this project. So I can't thank you enough for making my dream a reality. And again, just for you guys being here and supporting the channel like you guys do, it just means the world to me. So again, thank you very much for the super chat. I just can't thank you guys enough. You guys are all incredible. And just thank you for the kind words. Just really nice. So again, with these little corner pieces are really nice. They add a lot of decorative elements to it. You see I just took apart my Bane. Can you see him in the background? I just took apart my Bane. He is, been on a payment plan. So I just sold Harley as well. So all I've got left is Penguin and Joker. If anybody's looking for Samurai, Penguin, and Joker, I'll make a really good deal for you. So that's awesome. So again, hopefully this gives you guys at least a little idea on the detail here. Look at that purple. Isn't that awesome? Beautiful looking piece. I would like to see as a Tana like this. That's very well. Just wait till we review her. That'll be unboxing soon. Oh my gosh, $20 super chat. Money wasted collecting. I second Daniel Earls. Appreciate the maturity and positivity from this channel. So much negative. It's nice to watch positive things and positive people. Man, again, guys, thank you so much. That is so nice of you guys. Please never feel like you need to do it. It is appreciated, of course, but just thank you guys. You guys just being here is awesome enough for me. Thank you very much, guys. Again, just thank you. You're so awesome. Thank you very much. Happy holidays, guys. Daniel, money wasted collecting. Thank you. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's keep going. I think I might be able to put the cape on now. Now that I've got that plastic piece in. And then we can put her head sculpt in. Very carefully. So see how our cape is kind of just flowing. It's very subtle. You don't really see it all that well. You forget how awesome she is. You know, it's like, again, I have sold her a couple times. But then you just remember like how cool she is. She's very, very cool. Love her. Love her. All right, let's see what piece. All right, so I've got to give a shout out to Billy Rios. So not only did he do a great job with the sale, and thank you again, Billy, but he also put a layer of bubble wrap over each layer. So he would wrap the normal one in plastic, and then put a layer over that. So that was really neat with bubble wrap. So the what is it? Her left arm, it just is straight. It's like she's leaning up against the wall, but she does have the pistol in that hand. There's no other swap outs for that one. I would recommend taking her out to do that, which is what I just did. Beautiful portrait. And then again, there's that arm where she's kind of like leaning up against that wall. And then she's got the pistol there in that hand. Let me turn the bright light off. But isn't she gorgeous? Just a really nice portrait from Prime 1. Again, a beautiful body on her. Beautiful sculpt. I like the pose where she's leaning up against the wall. I think that's really nice. Just great. Let's see. Any New Year's plans? Yeah, just going to hang out with the family. I think we're going to go out and do something fun. You should get Black Canary. Man, you know, I actually have looked at that Black Canary, but I feel like it's kind of in that art germ style, and I just don't feel like it might fit in necessarily. I think, or I'm trying to remember how much, like, I think with shipping, like Billy did a great job. So I think maybe she was like $800 or $900 plus the shipping cost. Hey, Chris, you should have a Hush Batman collection. Kind of do. At this rate, I just need Superman. That's the only one I need. At this rate, you can have the heroes on one side and the villains on the other side of the room, like good versus evil. Very much so. The evil will always outweigh the good in this room because I love the villains, but I am excited to have some of the heroes too. Hey, Kim, thank you again. Thanks for becoming a member the other night. Nice eye shading. I agree, Jack. I think they did a really nice job. They cost us a lot of money, but she is truly worth it. The detail of her skin and costume are looking perfect. Her face is gorgeous, as for the rest of her. It really, really is. I think Prime One does a really nice job. I still feel like Sideshow is probably the best in the game for female portraits. You have like guys like Will Harbottle, just incredible. And Newman as well. He does a phenomenal job as well. Mark Newman, but I think this is one of Prime One's best. For sure. Where is she? She must have friends. Hi, Chris. I'm after Christmas extra treats myself. I see you got there. Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. And again, this is number 3. I've still got 2 more live unboxings probably this week. Yeah, she will be on the bottom shelf. I'm trying to find pieces that will work in that space. I put Dark Knight Returns down there, and he will fit. His gun has got to stick out past. Because I really wanted him for the bottom, but a lot of you guys said he needs to be on top. So we'll see. Glad to see some more unboxed. Thank you very much, Dwayne. Yeah, we got, again, tomorrow night, guys, if you're just tuning in, tomorrow night, Friday night, Batman versus Joker diorama, Prime One Studio. Probably bottom shelf. Thanks again, Kim. Thank you. Welcome to this amazing community. Thank you, guys. Again, thank you guys just for being here. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. It really helps me out. All right, we got more to do. We got more to look at. So again, there's a lot of different swap outs that she could do. So it really depends on what look you want to do. So you can have her arm straight down. But I'll show you what other weapons and stuff. So she comes with a couple of these long staffs. So she can have it so it's kind of like straight up and down, or she can also have it so it's kind of like this, where it's out to the side. And then she has a couple of different bent elbows, depending on which look you want to do. So if you want to have kind of like the straight up and down look, that's kind of the look you can get, which is nice. I think that's really great. Let me show you the others. So same idea. You got the hand and the staff. This actually might be the crossbow hand. Let me go check, guys. So the thing I remember from the first couple times is how breakable this is, because it's got these little tiny arrows. So this is definitely a cool look. Right here with the crossbow. I don't know what you guys think about that look. Let's see. You should get that Hush Superman, put him next to Detective Comics 1000. I've actually thought about putting him, like, if I have, like, I've got the Batman here and putting him kind of down low. So he's kind of next to Batman here. I'm not sure if that'll happen yet or not, but we'll see. My daughter thinks she looks awesome. Well, your daughter has good taste. Tell her hi for me. Jack Wee says, I need to see that Dio tomorrow. Yes, again, Batman versus Joker diorama tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, there's Julia Rose. I'm sorry she's not Ivy, Julia, but yes, I agree. She is so pretty. Congrats on getting her again, Chris. Thank you, Julia. 3 strikes, you're out. Can't sell it anymore. It's like, whenever you do the white elephant gift at Christmas, you can only do it 3 times. So maybe you're right. Happy New Year, Chris, to you and your family. Thanks for all the reviews. Thank you very much, Georgia. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. That's why I do them. Staff made of steel, or it's a plasticky, like a heavy plastic. It's not steel. Yes, Michael Castillo, third time I bought her. I think that sets a record for me in the Batcave. Third time I've purchased her. So many hooligans in this chat. Get back to work. I know, that's right. Appreciate it, Marcos. Again, give a shout out to Collector Zone as well. Collector Zone is giving away that Weta Joker during the show. Can't thank Marcos enough. Definitely check out Collector Zone if you haven't done so already, guys. CollectorZone.com. Got a lot of good deals right now going, so please make sure you give him a shout out. Give him a look over at Collector Zone. And again, that's ZOWN. The crossbow is where it's at. I think the crossbow is very cool. Yes, third time you bought this. She must be something special in Chris's heart. I love Hush. I agree, Marcos. I would go back to work, but I've been stuck in workman camp for almost 2 years. Oh, not fun. Staff looks better to me than the crossbow. I'll switch that out too. Again, she is, I don't know. I've seen anywhere from like 8 to 1,200-ish, somewhere in there. Again, Billy Rios gave me a really great deal. One day I'll go back, I swear. Yeah, it just depends on who's selling. Yeah, I think it's absolutely worth that price. It's just there's always a lot of breakage with her sharp points in her crown or her mask. All right, let me see if I can do the staff so you guys can kind of see how the staff looks. This might be the way I do it this time. I usually have done it with the crossbow. But again, you could do the staff vertical, but I kind of like the way this looks too. It's got a nice flow to it with the staff kind of at an angle. What do you guys think of that one versus the crossbow? How do you guys vote? Vertical at an angle like this or the crossbow? What do you guys think? Should I get two of them? Fourth time's a charm? I think it's the Bertinelli, I believe. Watching Chris midday is so easy when you own your own business. That's awesome. I love to hear that. You should get Jim Lee art to pair with these. I have some. I've actually got back there. I don't know if you could see it. There's a Jim Lee kissing Catwoman. I've also got the whole villain piece of art in a massive frame. Yeah, that's what I thought. They are doing the Hush Batcave in Hush Superman. Harry says hi. He likes the video. Hey, Harry. It's great to see you. Your Uncle BSC is here. Hope you're having a great day off from or winter break, I guess. Winter break. I like the angle. So we have a vote for the angle. There's the angle staff. I probably like the staff because it reminds me of Donnie from TMNT. Julia likes the staff this time. Okay. Say, I don't know. Like last time I just always had the crossbow, but I kind of like this. I just feel like it has a nice flow to it. He said 10 out of 10, but mostly watches Minecraft videos. So what does he know? I really enjoyed him in the back seat of the video the other day. That was really great. Okay. George says angle. I like the crossbow. Okay. We got a crossbow vote. Statue collecting is the one hobby I've gotten into with the least amount of negative and just ignorant fandom. Well, I'm glad to hear that. There's definitely some of that too. Display with staff will take more space than the crossbow, though. That's what I've got a lot of space over there, so I'm okay with that. Staff, brother, man, the staff is perfect. Okay, do you guys like the angle or the vertical staff? I think I kind of like the angle. I just think she looks great. Let me turn that light. I don't know if that light will help illuminate her a little bit better. And then again, you can play with the cape however you want to do it. Yeah, I'm glad I got her back. You forget how good some of these pieces are. It's like, I'm sure some of you are the same way where you have like maybe 4 or 5 pieces that are on your maybe chopping block. Like if worst comes to worst, that are the pieces that you would sell. I have a handful of those. And obviously the heroes for me will always be on that potential list. Like if it came down to like, if it was space for her or a comic scarecrow or a comic man bat or something like that, I would do the villain. That's just what I prefer. But for right now, I don't have to worry about that for a number of years. Yes, this cave is filling up, believe it or not, but I've got a lot of room still to grow. And so I've said it before that my plan right now is to just enjoy these while I can. They might not be forever pieces, whether it's Nightwing or Huntress or Zatanna. I'm going to enjoy them for a while. Again, just like somebody said earlier, I am an adult collector and I can do what I want. And so I can, but I do like to share my collecting journey with all of you guys. And I appreciate your insight and your input. And again, I just can't thank you guys enough. But I'm excited to have her back. I'm excited to have this piece. And I really want to focus my collection on comic book stuff, comic book CGCs, art, because that's where my passion is as a collector. And so I'll have my movie pieces in the middle and then comic book all around, which is, again, why I sold the Samurai to help fund pieces like this. So, again, thanks everybody that's purchased one of the Samurai pieces from me. Again, I do have Joker and Penguin still available if anybody's interested. I vote crossbow due to space concerns and more details on the crossbow. There are more details on the crossbow. That's true. Angle, just have it right here. Thanks, Marcos. Yeah, I like her like that. Staff to pair with Nightwing batons. That's a good point too. I'm a fan of big bases, so I like pieces like this. I have no connection to the character, but it looks great. I don't really either. Like I think that's probably why I've bought her 3 times, because I really like her, but I don't always have that connection because I've not read a ton of stories with Huntress. Obviously, she plays a minimal part in Hush, but I just ever since I got the Green Ivy back again, I bought and sold her once, and I got the Joker back there. You can see over my shoulder. The pop of color and my love for Jim Lee has inspired me to get these pieces back. We are just getting into CGC. It's hush for now, but it's growing. Actually, I just filmed a video. There's some major CGC controversy. I'll probably release that video this afternoon. Pretty crazy stuff. So I'm anxious to hear everybody's take on it. So probably after this video, I'll make the other one live. But I love CGC. I love to be able to pair the artwork next to the art. That means a lot to me. So Stanley, my plan obviously is to do all the sideshow pieces back there. And then I also want to give room for like Batman versus Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio, or the Batman and Robin and Joker diorama from the Master Race Jim Lee cover. Also the Batman versus Killer Croc. Some of those Prime One quarter scales, that's where they're going to go. So quarter scales on that back wall, but I had to make some room for those. I buy things I'm a fan of, but I will definitely get a statue I know nothing about just because it looks cool. I've definitely done that before. I think Vampirilla is a perfect example. I canceled her, which was stupid, lost my deposit, but then I ended up buying her anyway from Sideshow because my waitlist converted. And so that's a piece that really doesn't have a tie into this collection necessarily. You can argue that she has been in a Batman book before. Maybe versus Catwoman, I think. But she's kind of my Talia stand-in until Legendary Beast does one. So, again, that's a piece that probably won't stay forever, but I'm going to enjoy her for a little while. Prime One needs to make Hush this big bad boy. They need to make the Hush, proper Hush with the bandages. They just need to do it. I think it would be a really great limited run piece. I mean, God, they only made 100 of the Batman and Joker suit. Or the Joker in the Batman suit, only 100 ES on that. So you can't tell me that they can't do a limited run of Hush. I think it would sell really well because there's a lot of Jim Lee fans out there. Eric, woohoo live. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm really hoping that some of you that don't normally get a chance to watch me live and participate live are watching today. So it's just nice to have you guys here. Nice to see you still collecting. Nice Hunters. Thank you very much, Dennis. Yeah, definitely still collecting. 7 years in doing this YouTube channel, and now in the Bat Bunker. It's just again, just a thrill. This is, I just can't ask for anything more. So again, thank you guys. Is the Batman versus Joker going on the bottom shelf? No, it is going over right over here by Hush Ivy. There's a big giant space for her, or for them. And then depending on how things go, like I've considered doing some of the big comic book pieces in the middle instead of the movie pieces, but I'm going to try it right now with it on the side. We'll see if it works. I've never sold a piece, but I don't know why people get mad if a collector does. Like, taste can change. I don't know. There's just some people in the community hate it. They're like, I've never sold a piece ever. Good for you. I don't get it. I've always treated my collection as a rotating museum. Even before I had a channel, like things would come in, things would go out. Doing a YouTube channel like I do, it's a necessity because if everything stayed exactly the same and nothing new came in, it'd be a pretty boring review channel, right? And so I enjoy things for a while, and then which ones I love the most because they stay. There's pieces in my collection. I mean, look at that Batman. That Batman's been in my collection forever. There's pieces that are not going to go anywhere unless I financially need to get rid of them. If it came down to my needing the money for my family, sayonara, Batman statue collector. But right now things are going okay. knock on wood. And yeah, but at the end of the day, things are going to come and go. Cool story for not selling. Collectors do whatever they want to do. That's the thing, is like, you're an adult collector. Do whatever you want to do. Why should it matter to anybody else? Did you check the width on that? It might hang over the edge. On this one? Oh, are you talking about the Batman? It might a little bit, but I had my shelves built based on that piece. So there's a chance. I haven't had it in hand yet. It's in boxes right now in my garage. Bringing them down right now after the show. But I don't know. I would imagine that most of it will fit. I have some pieces I want to sell. Do you sell anything local or buy only online? No one near me, Dennis, collects this stuff. There's some people in Kansas City that buy some things, that trades statues. But as far as I know, like, I don't have anybody locally that buys this stuff. So, I mean, I would sell local, but I always do online. Chris, will you make an exception for your one rule and purchase the Jazz Ink Batwing? Kevin, I love that thing. It would look pretty awesome on this back wall, but I think that's where my David Finch art is going to go. I'm going to try to hang that. I wanted to get a few pieces in. I wanted to get a few pieces hung up on the wall before I do my end of the year tour. So I'm hoping to have that tour for you guys. Gosh, probably maybe New Year's Day. I'm going to try to get this room cleaned up, try to get all the boxes out of here, try to get everything ready to go for that tour, because I want to do my big end of the year tour for you guys with all the new pieces that have come in. And obviously there's going to be some holes right there. That's where Bane was earlier today. So there's going to be some holes down there, but again, my collection's ever evolving, ever changing. And so I'm excited to show you guys what I've got. All right. With that said, I think I'm going to wrap it up here again. She's awesome. I'm really glad that she's back in the cave. Very underrated piece. And third time is the freaking charm, which is just crazy. Dennis says, what do you do to help with dust buildup on your statues? I have all mine in display cases, but want to display some out in the open. Just be diligent, Dennis. Keep stuff like this, have some air blowers. I use makeup brushes. Just go through and dust everything, just try to get the dust off of there as best as you can. I'm just dusting off this Joker statue, and I see a ton of dust flying off of him. So obviously I didn't do a good enough job of being diligent. Sometimes you miss some things, but yeah, just dust. 74 watching and only 7 likes. Is that true? Only 7 likes? All right, I'm going to wait, guys. 7 likes? Is that real? I'm going to check the live stream. I don't believe that's I don't believe that's true. Let's see what we got. Check my phone. Let's see how many likes we got. I show 47 likes. That's not bad. Let's keep it going, though. If you guys are here and haven't hit the like button, thank you guys very much. Makeup brushes help with dust cleaning. Many thanks for the show, Chris. Peace until tomorrow night. Yeah, again, please join me tomorrow night, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Again, thank you for doing that video. Well, I get the feeling you will sell this soon. Jack, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping she stays for some time. Chris, do you remember when I said I'm kind of new to statue collecting world? Yes. Thank you very much, Kevin. Good. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. That really does help. Has there been an incredible Fantastic Four diorama statue? There's been some Fantastic Four statues. And I think Disney's done some Incredibles. Beast Kingdom, I think. Thanks, Jack. No. 2 of the boxes. One box is the bat cape. It's 4 feet wide. It's made of PVC. The other 2 boxes are 2 of the heaviest Prime 1 boxes I've ever seen. I'm going to need help getting them down here. So, Yeah, they're heavy. So I'm going to have probably help to move it. I hope I can make a video in 2024 for my collection in arcade. Nice work, brother. Happy New Year. Dennis, I would love for you, if you want to do a room tour or something for the channel, please hit me up, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I love to feature. If anybody's watching and want to do a room tour, big or small, I don't care. I just like to share it with you guys in the community. So again, if you want to do collection room tours, if you guys want to do a review for the channel, again, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. All I ask is you film horizontally, because people hate when it's vertical like this. Whoa, about to drop my phone. People hate when it's vertical like this on YouTube. It looks great on TikTok, but not on YouTube. And then I usually like it to be 4 minutes or longer, so people get a good idea of what the statue is all about. Hey, Ireland, thank you very much, Jason Rockford. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope everything's going well on that side of the world. 3 for Batman versus Joker. 3 big boxes. It was $800 plus shipping. I mean, $800, like $820, something like that shipping. I asked about the different sizes, and you told me, well, I do have quite a few statues. I have stayed from the collector's editions of PS5 games. I know it doesn't count, but some of them are a lot. Yeah, it does count. Those statues are great. I always try, Kevin. There's definitely some on the channel, but I could try to do some updated ones as well. I'm glad to hear it, Kim. I'm glad. Again, my main goal is to be helpful in this community, to be helpful to whether a statue is good or not, or just being kind of a bridge in the community to help connect us all together. So I'm really glad. Yeah, 3 boxes. If Prime One decides to continue with the Hush series, what would you consider to buy? So they are, Marty, doing a Catwoman, so I'll be all in on that. I'll basically, I especially would love a Hush Harley and a Hush, proper Hush, and a Hush Riddler. I think those would be awesome. Hush Clayface would be cool. Yeah, I agree, Jack. I've been asking Jack. I'm going to keep hounding Jack until he does a room tour for us. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I'm going to get stuff ready for the rest of the day. Again, tomorrow night, guys, tune in. Batman versus Joker. I can't believe I'm not opening him today. It's killing me. But I'm going to wait till Friday night. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we'll have a nice big crowd all tuning in together and seeing what I'm going to call the statue unboxing of the year for me. So again, thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.